Hello. So this video is about an old guy like me who's been into RC stuff for decades ago, uh, trying to go back. So this is what I got myself. I got Turbo Optima by Kyosho, still in plastic. I got myself a Futaba transmitter. Well, this one because back in my youth, well, Futaba was the one to go, so I was like, okay, I'll take a Futaba. And this was one of the ones that I never got back in the days. This was like the dream of my generation back in the days, where I lived, almost impossible to get, and very, very, very expensive. So I was happy to know that it's kind of back again. I know this channel is more about old technology, but well, in one way, this is kind of an updated but old technology. And I am definitely, well, this isn't really, but I am definitely old technology. In addition to this one, I got glue, masking tape, paints under the table, some upgrades, carbon fiber parts, some scotch, some stickers, some more kind of upgrade parts which I would have wanted to have back in the day, so I decided to get them now and see what it will end up looking like. Something new, which didn't exist back then, sensor cable, since it's going to use a brushless motor and a motor controller. It's sensor cable. What's this? This is a servo. I tried to go getting as much Kyosho original parts like it would have been back in those days, as there was no really internet or anything like that. So I had to just go to Kyosho shop and see what they had. So I tried to go with as many Kyosho upgrades as I could get. They're getting really difficult to get hold of. Because of this, I also had to go buy some tools. Of course, paints I had to get, glues, body scissors, as I didn't have any of these. I mean, I guess I could have used any scissors instead of these Kyosho ones, but these are tiny as. But anyway, so all of this I had to get started again with RC. So let's start opening these boxes. So let's start with this thing. Futaba. Back in the day, this was the coolest thing around. Okay, there's the box. A manual. I'll put to the side. Let's put. Okay. Alright. Ooh, nice. So there's some tools here with the Futaba. This is the transmitter. Sorry, the receiver, I think. And the device itself. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, nice. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Fold them over them. Okay, so here's the, wow, this looks nice. Yes, manual. I remember Futabas being probably, I mean, they were really amazing, the feeling of them back in the day. I mean, of course, that's what? Almost 35 years ago, or whenever last time I held one. Over 30 years ago, anyway. Or maybe just my mom. Okay, manual. I think I will need to read this more closer to the end when I will be installing the electronics. Yeah, there's details about that. compliance statement. Okay, this is good to have nowadays. So this is definitely the new technology. Well, radio waves have been invented and known for over 100 years, so not really new, but yeah, new device. Okay, let's remove this one. Ooh, nice screen and everything is sticking to my hands. So let's put some batteries in it. Okay, this one needs 4 AA batteries. I do have them. I think I should get probably chargeable ones here, but I will do with these first. I have batteries. I have tried to prepare to every eventuality here. I need with this device due to the COVID and everything and difficult to get anything, so I ordered everything ready, waiting for this day. All right, that goes one. There's only 3 batteries. Well, excellent. All right. So, where does it start? There must be an on-off button somewhere. Okay, yeah, I should. Power is to see. Okay, there it's starting. Wow, lots of menus, I would say. There's there's a lot of different kind of. There's a menu. There's some sort of scroller button. Wow. What kind of switches? Yeah, definitely. Okay, there's a charger point, so I can parallel plug. So I can charge this. The correct batteries inside. There's some pin header inside, so I guess that's just some programming thing. And micro USB. Well, this is the modern. No, not micro SD. So it's a memory card. Okay, so I can save something. There's an attachment for something. You can put it around your neck. Some switch, on-off switch. More. This is actually doing something. There's a switch here too. There's 2. And everything reacts somehow. Yeah, there's a lot of switches here. I guess it's for different channels. The pistol grip. Feels nice. I don't know. It feels a bit plastic. I don't know if it. I don't honestly remember. But did it feel like this in the 1980s or not? I really don't remember. There's some adjustments for it. I guess it's okay. I don't know if it's good or bad. This one. Well, again, looks nice. I think it's still plastic though, but it rotates. There's another button here. It's full of buttons. I guess that's why I have to have this screen so that you can program whatever you want into it. But feels kind of nice. I don't know how much this can be adjusted. Feels a bit short, the travel, and maybe you can adjust it. I remember somehow that there used to be longer the travel for the drivetrain. For the steering. Rotate it more, but I don't know. Maybe it's what it is now. Feels nice and soft, kind of. Does this bring back any of my memories? Well, it's a modern device. It's made not for someone remembering old days. Anyway, I checked some older, if I could have bought some really old one from eBay or somewhere. Okay, made in China. This one definitely didn't happen in 1980s. Anything you bought was made in mostly in Japan or US or Germany or somewhere. And then if you had something that you're like, it's cheap. It was made in Taiwan. But nothing in China really, back in those days. At least I didn't see anything in China. It was always made somewhere else. Does this remind me of something of the day? Does it feel like the day? I don't know. It seems my memories are so vague enough that I can't tell anymore if this feels the way the football felt back in the day. Okay, better take this off and go further. Okay, and power off. So this one is done. Better put it to the side. Okay, so here's the football manual. I'll put it to the side as well. And here's, I think I need a small bowl for the other stuff. I took this one, I saw it from a video. Parsi Kicks on YouTube that he's keeping these kind of small bowls to keep things together, which is a really nice idea. So I nicked one of these from the kitchen. Okay, so this is a transmit receiver with the servo attachments and fans and so on. And I guess these are some sort of tools for, maybe for adjusting the features in the transmitter. Okay, put this to the side. Yeah, I have a lot of electronics and stuff on my table, so I tried to make more space here, but let's see if I have enough for doing this project. All right. Should we? Okay, let's see what else I have. It's silicone sensor cable, 170mm. I actually bought two of these because one in place Kyosho website said it's supposed to be 170mm for this buggy, and somewhere else it said it was a longer one, so I took two different lengths. Wherever they are now, I don't know. Somewhere. Well, anyway, a sensor cable. Okay, I tried to go according to what Kyosho recommended, so I took the Perfex KS503109 MV servo. Haven't had time to even test it. Got it from a real weird dealer in Germany. Let's hope it works actually. I got aluminum front hubs, the upgrade ones from Kyosho Original. You can buy these like some made in China or Korea, like aluminum, different color, but I just wanted to go with original Kyosho parts. I know they're stinking expensive, but why not? This one definitely based on the RC Kicks when they did this. The guy who running it did this. He recommended to get he got this carbon radio plate part. Another expensive original Kyosho part. I took this one, so I will be installing this one as well. Genuine Kyosho part, again, aluminum rear hub carrier. This would have been also, I think originally it was an option too, don't remember for sure. I mean, I never got to buy this one back in those days, of course, I would know detail, but I remember there was all kind of option parts. Yeah, this is Kyosho original. I will stick that in there. What else? Aluminum front hubs. Again, Kyosho parts. Little parts. What else? Some instant glue for rubber tires. I tried to figure out what's the difference between the standard instant glue and this one, but I thought, okay, a few euros, hell with it. Let's do this properly. Let's not muck about with anything. This one, metal servo saver. I really don't know what's the point in all of these metal parts. Just for the fun of it. Yeah, these are really expensive and getting more and more difficult to find. Well, it's partly disassembled. I'm an old-fashioned person. I like make things of metal, and everything made of plastic is always a bit suspicious. Here's the other silicone sensor cable, 210mm. So at least, unlike the RC Kicks where he got some cable and it was too short with something, I don't have a massive selection of stuff available since I'm only starting to do this. As an old geek, so I got a second length one just in case. These ones are a bit cheaper though. Then there was some holders there that was supposed to be for the radio plate, and these unfortunately I wanted to find the Kyosho original ones. Okay, they were kind of expensive, but I found they were impossible to get. I don't know, they run out or whatever, but I couldn't get them used. I couldn't get them anyway. So these are from, I think from Korea or somewhere made. They look a slightly bit different, but the aluminum look fine. I mean, there are still so many parts I could have gotten to these upgrade parts. Maybe I will get them later and upgrade them. But yeah, time just ran out. This one I managed to also get hard front support. I don't know, it's supposed to be golden. It's kind of goldenish. There was the hard rail supposed to be, but they was also equally impossible to get from anywhere. Even from a Kyosho importer and dealership that's directly connected to them, they're struggling to. I'm still waiting for some upgrade parts because they're struggling to get them. I don't know, due to COVID or whatever reason, but I mean, I can't. No one else has them in this storage anyway. So I got this one, nice. I tried to get at least some of the structural parts so that. Yeah, this one is again, there was, since I just read the online PDF manual, I wonder what time is it now? I have no idea. So I got this one, it's a spare gear, if using a brushless motor with a Kyosho. I don't know why in the end they recommended this one. I will see. I mean, I got this actually quite cheap for a few euros, so I just, okay, I'll take it. At least I'm not running out. Everything seems to be so difficult to get, so I can get on with this build. Yeah, okay, this one, plastic bag broke, or either I opened it without being impatient. These are front upper pivot supports, gunmetal, again Kyosho originals. You could buy them, but I wanted to have the Kyosho. I don't know about the quality, but I would say based on the few parts which I got from Korea, China, these Kyosho ones, they are extremely beautifully made. The level of detail is amazing. I mean, the manufacturing, the quality, surface finish, everything. It's just incredible. Yeah, if anyone hears something, it's my daughter. Tell me a masking tape. Someone recommended to get that one just in case. And these are not, these are from Bargo store. I don't remember what these are called, but it's the thing you put underneath the chassis to kind of protect the from sideways rolling the chassis and the battery pack especially. I would say the quality is okay-ish. I know that Kyosho had the original ones, and I've been looking at them. I've seen some people who build them with the Kyosho ones, but I just didn't have time to get them. Maybe I will look after them. I mean, these look okay. Maybe I'll put them temporarily for protection, but I'm not sure if the quality is quite up to what the Kyosho does. The finishing of everything is kind of. But let's see, maybe I will get the Kyosho original ones, but they're not the new ones, they're old ones. At least the ones I found so far online in eBay, they are available now, and they're not too bad a price compared to what the other Kyosho original parts are, but I think the Kyosho, I mean, it's from 1980s basically, the parts that are available. They don't make, they didn't have it listed in the manual, they didn't have listed as new ones. And then I got these from the RCAWD eBay. Some people have put these. These are, I don't remember the name anymore. It's so long time. Where you attach this again attaches to the car, and this gets, I guess, to the wheels. Levers kind of. Front and back. I mean, they look nice. I still haven't decided, am I going to put this? This was definitely, I think, never an option part, having metal ones like this. from Kyosho. So whether or not I will put these, I will see how they look compared to the. I mean, some people say, okay, these, if they get an impact, they bend and they fraction, they break, and then plastic ones just bend a bit and bend back. But I mean, it depends so much on the. You can't I think you cannot directly say, based on my engineering experience, that you can't directly say that one material is better than the other. Depends on so many factors of the material, how it's made, and everything. I mean, the plastic gives kind of more of a warning, whereas when you just hit this enough, it just goes and that's it. Whereas the plastic, it gives a kind of a pre-warning, but it doesn't say if you would measure absolute the force of or the energy of the impact coming to these parts, which one is better, these or the plastic. Maybe I'll just, I mean, I'm not going to trust anyway to break this device. I'm going to be driving probably on grass mostly, and see how it feels at some point in the spring. So much snow here where I'm living now, and nice that it's and so cold outside that I'll have to wait for later spring. Maybe I'll put this, maybe I don't. It'll look nice, kind of. There's still something I have to say is slightly missing from the when you compare to the original Kyosho parts. There's just the surface finish of everything here. It's a bit rough. You see a bit of scratches and I mean machining marks and so on. They try their best, but I mean Kyoshos look like they're finely polished Rolexes. I mean even these ones have machining marks and some stuff from bending and all this stuff, but kind of done machine. But Kyoshos look like someone went and polished them like diamond level shininess to perfection. I mean, I understand why they're so expensive, the Kyosho option metal parts. They're crazy well made. I rarely see anything old. I mean, I need to go to some 1950s or 60s old cameras to see that level, or 1930s or 40s to see that level of, or radio, that level of machining and finish quality. I mean, you can still do it. It's just expensive, I guess. And then it's the Kyosho Racing Factory stainless steel scissors. I don't know why I bought it. At least these ones I definitely will need, I think. I'm really horrible in cutting. So I think I just wanted to optimize my chances of doing everything properly because I can't screw up anything. So I just cut these ones. They're very nice anyway. The Kyosho, they're both very well made. I like them both. Okay, so let's start with the big one. Wow. I want to keep the box, and if anyone asks how I'm going to paint it, well, I already got the Tamiya paints. I wanted to get the Kyosho original paints, but it seems they don't make them anymore. It's just a storage item. And some forum I read that they've gone bad by it now, so there's no point using them. So I'm going to go with the box art because that's the way I think it's a stunningly beautiful car. Though some of the pictures in the box art, the color of the car doesn't look so bright as it looks in the... Yeah, I think it's because it's printed in the modern, I don't know, it doesn't look so shiny as it does in the real life, the box art colors. I guess it's due to the printing technology on these boxes. So let's start opening this one to see what it looks like. Yeah, I want to keep this box intact. I mean, saving stuff, and it's a memory in general. Because I think... Okay. And garbage goes away. Landed almost where it was supposed to. Oh, I have a letter here. Oh, they scotched it. Need to remove it. How did they attach it? And of course off it went. Yeah, I'll put the scotch back. Well, so someone decided to put scotch there. Not very smart. Okay, who was it? Was it Kyosho or the ones who sent it to me? Okay, okay, it's nothing. It's just the company that sold it to me, and of course they sell their own stickers, which can go to garbage in my opinion. I'm not interested in those. Well, I didn't really like the fact that they added the scotch here. That was almost impossible to get rid of. So I'll just, yeah. Well, that affects the box, of course, but nothing else. I mean, they didn't even put it in a bigger. They put it in a wrapper when they sent it to me. I mean, it wasn't a long distance, but still. So, faithful reproduction. I already read a lot online about what this is about, what's been updated, so on. Looks pretty, like, oh wow. Yeah, and in the pictures, this one has in the some black motor, colored motor in the back. I bought the Le Mans-esque and the Le Mans motor, which is beautifully red. Actually, I will go and get the motors next. So, okay, yeah. Batteries, I mean, yeah, now the Servo uses lipos. I'm familiar with lipos from my daytime work, so I know the problems definitely and so on. And I try to get as high quality lipo as possible. So I got something like this, which is supposed to be like a racing lipo, but I don't need so high current. I'm not going to, well, one of the other reasons I took this one was because at least where I live, in bringing lipos in, because you can't, many couriers don't deliver them via airplane because they don't have lipos on board. So to be able to get something, I didn't have much choices. Okay, I want this one has the DINS connector, the T connector. Okay, this one is it. And one of the problems is that this one requires very specific size. It can't be very thick. I would say this is the maximum size that was in the manual, online manual Kyosho recommended. So it's it's 3 years or whatever. 11.1 volts. Yeah, warning. Yeah, you can blow this up. But yeah, I got this one. But the nice part is I can change another type of battery here if I want. I just decided to give this one a try. If it feels too fast with this one, uncomfortable for me, since I'm old, I'll just change it to a slower one. Some nickel metal hydride. And then comes the motor. I already checked this up a bit when they arrived just to make sure that they okay, but here comes the beauty. Okay, here's the manuals. This one is a notice. Silica gel. There's something there. A tube and some screws. I think maybe this is attaching it into place or something. Wow. I remember seeing pictures back in the days of Kyosho's, these motors, and they were beautiful and colorful back in the days. Wow. Like chrome. Yeah, you get fingerprints easily there. I need to polish this and clean this before I put it in. There's a sensor attachment, I guess. Screw, places for screws. And I guess there's this where you, the different phases of the electric motor. So I'm quite familiar with the Newton. I mean, there was some stuff. I'm familiar with this technology from my daily work, but there's a lot of stuff still very different in the RC world regarding this and the lipos and stuff, which I didn't know, what I had to read more about. So yeah, things have changed a lot, but this was expensive, but It's so beautiful. There's some stuff you can see the machining, but even the machining marks which they have done for the parts, they're made in a planned way so that every motion done with the machines that did this part it's to make it more beautiful and have nice patterns in it. Wow, this is absolutely incredible. Okay, putting it back to the box, I think this will not be one of the first things to install anyway, so... Yeah, this was a bit sad, the box kind of... It was really difficult to open up. Then it's this one. This is the controller. Okay, there's manuals, all kind of stuff, excellent specs. Yeah, I will need to read those when I get to this installing. Yeah, the same way, all the way chromed. Yeah, even in this one they have made machining patterns into the aluminum, I guess, or whatever, brass or whatever this is, and then chromed on top so it maintains the patterns. I mean, that's the level of detail that usually companies don't care about anymore. Yep. I mean, the level of detail in everything here. Okay, the screws are not aligned like in some old technology. I can see that it's by design. The threads are made so that when you put the screws, that all the lines align in a nice pattern, which is nice to the customer. Okay, cables for the soldering to the motor, I guess. Just to the sensor. I guess it's okay. Some on-off switch maybe. Yeah, there was about I need to connect the transmitter and these receiver and these together, and then transmitter and receiver somehow calibrate, I guess, or pair or whatever you call it. I guess this is to the servo, and this is the batteries. And it looks pretty. I need to squeeze it back here somehow. I'll continue with the rest. Yeah, this is a bit of a squeeze. They really don't want to go back. Well, after a while they don't need to go back. Ooh. Alright, so let's put this one. My table is getting really, really full. Okay, so wow. How do I open this one up? So I guess there's nothing here. No, not any of these scorched edges. Oh, there is. I have to do this carefully. Alright. The same on the other side. Good that I noticed this one. It's usually the way I manage to break any boxes is I notice there's some unknown attachment. Same as when I repair some old technology, there's a hidden screw or something always somewhere on the paint, and then you try to force it open, everything goes wrong. Okay, so let's open this up. Ooh, nice. Okay, box somewhere to the side. Wow. Okay, something has definitely moved in here. Not everything is in place. Okay. I guess it's impossible to consider that nowadays that courier companies would take care of everything perfectly. Here's the body. Wow. It's like a dream come true. Okay. So I guess this needs to be eventually cleaned up and painted and cut and I don't know. Are these any better made than back in the day? Don't know. And there's the driver. And some pictures on the bottom. What else? Okay. Yeah. When people open these up, I think they prepare and cut all the scotch and all the stickers out from here, so that they just lift them out like this. Prepare it for the video. I mean, I'm not doing that obviously, since this is really the first time open. Okay, there's some dots in this. I think it marks the inside, yeah. Sand super. I don't know, are they soft or not? I really can't tell. Let's put this in and back in, these tires. And I know this was available as a chain, but, well, yeah. Chains, from my other part of the career, I know that chains are problematic in the sense that they have, that they are flexible. I mean, they stretch and they flex and they have cleaning and so on issues. And, if I have a choice, I will use belt. It's a lot of other benefits. So, okay, that one I will definitely not need. This, I guess, I will need. So I'm making it with the belt. Counter gears, final gears, chain drive, sprockets, belt drive, pulleys. Okay. And this is quite a lot of golden metal pretty parts. Ooh. This is some box of stuff. I guess I need this. I think I'll need to read the driver and that stuff there because I really don't need all those parts yet. Nor do I need the tires yet. Yeah, front underguard, knuckle arms. Yeah, with these is the same thing as the other Kyosho option parts. The attention of detail of the finishing that Kyosho has is absolutely beautiful. I mean, there's some stuff you can see which is not quite up to perfection. I mean, it's modern manufacturing technology. Some of this is due to the fact that how they're made. If they would try to polish them or do something more, they would not be as good as. So, I mean, yeah, it would just require it would be so much more expensive doing it. I guess here's another box of parts. So here's left the tires, this one, and this one, and I think this is what I will need here. I will put this one back in and put this to safe so that they don't get damaged.